Special Trip by Ava Marquardt. My dad had light brown hair and hazel eyes. He was born in 1969 on June 26th. He has two sisters named Heather and Cindy. People thought he was athletic, silly, caring, and a mommy's boy. He was also emotional. He liked to play sports and play with the kids in his neighborhood, but he was always the smallest kid, and he acted very respectful towards adults. He had a lot of fun, had parents who loved to travel, and was a very happy kid. He also had a dog named Sam and liked to sit on the floor with him and eat potato chips with ketchup. His family was very special to him. They even took him on a 6-week trip to Mexico, which I shall tell you about now. As I told you before, my dad had parents who loved to travel. They would go to Colorado, Florida, and many more places. One day in 1979, during the school year, they drove from Chicago to Mexico. They went from city to city, visiting places with small Mexican towns, Mexico City, and spending a lot of time in the car. On the way down to Mexico, my dad got sick and threw up on his sister, Cindy. The next day, over the border to Mexico, they stayed in El Paso, Texas, where a Mexican doctor gave him a shot in the butt. He had to drink 7-Up for 2 days. Being only 7, it was weird to him being in a place with people who spoke Spanish and no English. His dad spoke little Spanish, and that's how they got by. While he was there, he got to go deep-sea fishing. He loved it, but didn't catch anything. They even saw a blue whale, but my dad started crying because he was afraid it would jump and crush their boat. The car they drove while they were there was an old lime green station wagon. It was packed with stuff. They also stayed in a hotel called the Acapulco Princess. One day, he was going to play catch with his dad. Then some Mexican boys came and wanted to play. His dad organized a game of football, but the Mexican boys played rugby instead of football. So all the Mexican boys were playing rugby when my dad was trying to play football. My dad did remember that one of the boys' names was Hector, and later that trip my dad bought a little clay figure and named it Hector, and it sat by his bed until college. My dad also got to go parasailing. They had to put extra weight on him because he was so light they were afraid he wouldn't come down afterwards. It was very hot there, and when the trip was over, my mom and dad were ready to come home because he and his sisters were fighting. It was a very special and amazing trip. My dad loves to travel with his family. His mom and dad believed it was important to see different parts of the world, and he's pretty sure he's been back to Mexico at least 10 times since.